Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Sharks going up against the Blue Jays.
Taking at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch.
The pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. The fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count. Kind of.
On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Line drive. It drops in, gets away a little bit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Two outs. In the air to left center. He's got it, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1.
Tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Near the top of the second. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Away, away, away.
2 strikes.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Kang getting ready to hit. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
This to third, Sandoval. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Sharks lead it 2-0. Now the third baseman, Ryan Trout. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too.
Liner, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Deliver the sacrifice fly.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. To third. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Bases loaded, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Sandoval, the next to hit. And that one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that's the inning. In the box again, takes a strike. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
2 strikes.
Base hit, center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chavez on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. One runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 6-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So matched a homer in his last game. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
That's to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And here's the first baseman, Bob Mitre. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the...
That's to third, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second, still manages a throw. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning.
But just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Double play ball to second. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Sharks have the lead, 10-0.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your friend.
Arm on the mound to start the fifth. Juan Bravo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this.
That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Base hit and a run in to score. For threes, doubled twice and single. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Fly out to center. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Sharks with the lead, 11-0. Shortstop J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, right side. Brubaker on his way over. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Now he launches a throw over his head, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Nice stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
That's out to center field. Ruiz on the move. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning.
Fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's 11-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
At the play, J.J. Weatherholt. And it's through for a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. So up next, Omar Sandoval. Lifted in the air out to left. Stoitsiadis nabs it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 11-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 8 full, you're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Goes down looking. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
There will be the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The throw to second, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first 2 games of a series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
And your final, 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.